What up? This your boy Lil Durk, rocking out with my boy Rob at Front Row Live. Let's get it.
What up, man? You already know it's your boy Hypno Carlito, man. And shout out Rob, man. Front Row Live. Let's get it.
The last couple years have been a little difficult for you, but yet you still managed to, move forward, and you still, like right now, this year has been a crazy year for you, a mixtape and an album. So with stuff like that going on in your life, like how do you stay so motivated?
The people around me. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing where I come from and my kids. You know what I'm saying? Them the main keys to keep me motivated.
Right. And with being a parent right now and being an artist at the same time, like how does that really work for you? Especially right now, you're on tour.
It still motivates me because I know I got to take care of family. You know what I'm saying? If I let that get in the way and try to be around them 24/7, it's going to be like we ain't progressing. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather work and it always going to pay off at the end.
Right. Now, before we jump into your music, you have your artist right here, Hypno Carlito. I know you got Jungle out right now, right? But why'd you pick this guy up? What really caught your attention?
He's smart. You know what I'm saying? He got his own swag. He a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? He write for people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he ain't come off to me like, man, bro, I need you. He's like, man, let me prove myself. And a lot of people don't really do that. They don't say, let me prove myself. They be like, let me get a feature. We just started doing something together. You know what I'm saying? So I like how he came off. You know what I'm saying? I like how he came at me as a boss and showing he was hungry.
Right.
He ain't come off with his hand out.
For you got Jungle out right now. I know a video is coming out real soon. But tell me a little bit about your music. And, I know you write for a lot of other stuff as well. But let's talk about your music.
I like to keep it real. I like to be realistic about life because I done been through a lot of struggles and I done been through a lot of obstacles. So I know it's a lot of people that need that. I don't try to make music for every single person in the world. I just want to make music for the people that need what I got to give. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what's important to me. So, I mean, that's what Never Say Never was about. That was my first project, keeping it more real. My next project, I kind of turned it up a little bit, but I just like that real stage, man. I like keeping it real, and I like, even when me and Durk work, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like being able to express me and explore, you know what I'm saying? So when you listen to all the records that we got, like, I'm kind of different on a lot of them because I like to explore, you know what I'm saying? I go with the wave, you feel me? But for the most part, my music is just real life music, that's it.
Cool. Now, what's that chemistry like with you guys in the studio?
The energy, though. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I come up with my ideas, he come up with his ideas. You know what I'm saying? We got like 50 songs together. So,
man. Yeah,
so we basically just working, you know what I'm saying? And just on my own time, if I feel like I got something for him or any other artist, we'll get in, lock in, or FaceTime. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm having a problem with something, he'll come through and help, just to help me help you thing.
Right. So you guys have like 50 songs together. You have a mixtape that dropped Black Friday with 14 tracks, and then you have an album that dropped in July with, 10, 11, 12 tracks. How do you like really manage all of that songwriting and studio session time? Like, how does that work?
We really just pick. I'm saying we go in the studio, just record. We don't go in there with the mindset of this album. We just go record. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we pick the songs and we format it around the name and just bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go in there thinking about an album, you probably overthink. Right. And nothing could come to your mind. You probably go in there as a mixtape and trying to get back to the streets or whatever genre you is, you try to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably throw you off. So just go in there and record. Then at the end of the day, you pick all the songs.
Now, I've heard you say before, like your first album, the only track that really had a lot of energy was the track with Logic. How do you feel about this second album now? And did it change the way that you went into the studio to even write or produce something, or even like, did it change the way that you wanted to pick who was going to feature on it?
Yeah, because I was like, that's what my mindset was, to like go and have fun with it. Do a lot of up tempo. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot of like just a lot of no down the beats. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And I came right back with the They Forgot tape with the real rap and a slow it down type. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And with the album, you have features with Ty Dolla, who's had a crazy year this year. A lot of features for him, and then Future, he's just a rock star. How do these two artists like really affect you in the studio? Whether they taught you something or just you saw a different light when you come into the studio.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because Ty Dolla $ign, you know what I'm saying, he sing. You know I'm saying Future, he do his thing. I'm saying, and I learn off him.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, all right, cool. Because if I do the melodic thing, the melodizing stuff, like, so I can really learn something from them. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Ty.
And while you guys have been working together, have you guys been bouncing out ideas, or even ways that you know how to do one thing this way, you know how to do another thing another? Like, have you guys met up in the middle where it's like, yeah, how does that work?
Just like with our new record Back to Back, you know what I'm saying? Back to Back, going crazy right now. I remember we was in the studio and he was telling me, he like, hey bro, I want you to use your voice like how you be using your voice, like back to back. He was like, it gotta be deep though. Yeah. And I was like, all right, bet. And I went in there and did that shit. And it's like, it's crazy now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he throw me ideas, I go crazy. I throw him ideas, he go crazy. Sometimes he like, nah. Then go back to it. It work, it don't. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of the chemistry, that's a part of the artistry. Like, man, we gonna always feed off each other's vibes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love working with bro.
With that, do you guys go into the studio saying today's the day for my track and tomorrow's your track, or whatever happens?
We go in the studio, and if I find a beat and I got something to it, that's what it is. If I be like, I hear you on it, and vice versa. Yeah. I'm saying that's how it go.
They Forgot dropped not that long ago, a couple weeks ago, maybe just 1 week ago. You have a feature with 21 Savage. 21 Savage is, a name that's been popping out a lot in the hip hop world. What was it like working with him?
Just it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing like the coach, just knowing like he hot. So it's like, let's link up and let's just work. I'm saying we made it happen. Yeah. And that's with any other artist.
Have there been any artists that really like stick out the most that you featured with?
No, not really. You know what I'm saying? But the most two different artists I've worked with was Future and Thug.
You've been in the game for quite some time already. You've done tons of mixtapes. This is your second album. Where do you feel you've progressed as an artist?
Through everything, the music, period. You know what I'm saying? Just from the smallest things that could change a lot, to the beat selection, to mixing in the beat, to changing my lyrics, to going back in on my lyrics, to helping the engineer how I want my verses. Like, you show progress. You could tell from a 2012 Durk to 2017 Durk. Yeah. You could tell a big difference. You know what I'm saying?
Are you still excited with 2012 Durk though?
Yeah, I'm definitely is. You know what I'm saying? That's what got me here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting back to that mode, just that super hungry mode. I'm saying, to the point of the career that I got comfortable. Just, right. I'm going to stay hungry forever till I'm at where I want to be at. With Grammys, with a million plats, just the moon, man. I'm all everything. You know what I'm saying? So just working to be able to tour, feel good. You know what I'm saying? But we still at the basics, man. All we got to do is grow.
Right. And for you, your writing, you mentioned earlier pop, hip hop, you name it. How does the writing process really work out for you?
Sometimes I have the record prepared already. Sometimes artists like certain type of beats, so I go and work around those records. I work around their feelings. Yeah. It don't have to always be my situation. Sometimes I can look at somebody else's situation. I can feel their pain. I can feel their hurt, and I can write about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus I've dealt with a lot of pain. I've dealt with a lot of hurt. So, when I write and when I put those words down, people feel it, and people feel like it's them. Yeah. So, that's the best part of writing. When people can feel your music and feel like they can relate to it to a certain point where they want to play it back, you did your job. So, yeah, the writing process is definitely smooth, man. I just keep it 100. I keep it real. Yeah. I write about what I feel at that moment.
Is that difficult for you to be vulnerable, especially because you don't know? I mean, obviously the masses are going to hear it, but you don't know what the reactions are going to be.
No, because I think I'm big on being yourself. Okay. I'm big on that, and I feel like I respect anybody that be themselves. You don't have to be a certain way for me to like you.
That's why you guys connected so well, because he's the same way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm big on that. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna respect you until you give me a reason to disrespect you or not respect you at all. So, I mean, everybody got a fair shot with me. when I first meet a person, it's on you to mess that up. So,
Right.
you know, when it comes to me,
like that.
you know what I'm saying? When it come to me, I just kind of just keep it real. Either you going to like me or not.
Yeah.
If you don't, that's that. Some people, they hear interviews and then they be like, oh, I like your music now, man, because I found out the type of person you are.
Right.
You know, so, yeah, that's what that is.
Cool. Now with you, like now you're, I mean, you've been under Def Jam for a while already, but what is it like now when you go into the studio knowing that you have such a massive label behind you?
I go with the same attitude. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I make music for the fans. You know what I'm saying? That's forever gonna be the attitude, because once you go in there thinking about labels or you go in there thinking about hits,
Right.
you start to get like confused. Like, damn, I want to make the label happy, but I don't want to fuck up my image with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you just got to go in there and be yourself. You can't don't give a fuck with who you is, what you do. You can never deny good music.
Now you mentioned you don't want to mess your image with them, but I think it was last year you tweeted something about a mixtape you released that the label didn't want you to release, but you released it anyways. When do you know it's like okay to do something like that?
When I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like doing it, I'm going to do it regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't causing no trouble. You can't blame me for wanting to feed the fans.
Now you guys are both, you know, names are popping up this year especially. How do you keep being so humble?
Because you start to get too cocky and shit start to fall apart.
Yeah.
You got a reason. You got to have a reason to be cocky.
Got it. Now, on Instagram, you recently posted a picture with Future for his birthday. You mentioned stuff happening for 2017. Can you tease a little bit of what's going on with you and Future?
Just stuff happened for 2017.
You just got to check out the Instagram.
Be ready. Just be ready, man. Something major.
Cool. Now, on tour right now, you're taking a break here in LA. This tour has been crazy, but what's so different about this tour from any other tours or even shows that you've been on to?
More songs. More songs they can sing along to.
Yeah.
I'm saying more interaction with the crowd. I'm saying last tour was great. It just like we were just getting through it like, okay.
Yeah.
Next city. But now we just having fun with it. Like, all right, next city. Oh, they got a game today. We go to the best ball game before the show. You know what I'm saying? We just have more fun with it.
Yeah, you actually get to enjoy the city.
Yeah, and just be more serious.
Right.
You have more fun with it.
And you're on tour with him right now as well?
Yep.
How's that going for you?
I mean, it's always turned. You know what I'm saying? I've been on tour with him since the Remember My Name tour. So,
Cool.
We've been turned every tour, man. Like, I love being on tour with bro. We get to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Not only on the stage, but we get to connect every day. We get to talk about what's going on in everyday life. Because, you know, when we not touring, we either with our families or we working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, when we together every day, we get to see what's really going on and really get to just get to know each other better. You know what I'm saying? Like every day. So I love that. You feel me? Tour been what's up, man. All these shows, they've been showing love. It's been more love, more fans, more people know who I am. So yeah, it's been love.
It's happening. It's happening. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. You guys be sure to check out Hypno Carlito and Lil Durk. Hypno has Jungle out now. Pick it up on iTunes. You have your mixtape, They Forgot, and you have Lil Durk 2 times. Check it out on Def Jam, and thanks for watching here on Front Row Live. Don't forget to subscribe.